Okay, let's see if I can actually record real quick now. Okay, good. Okay, guys, so Ari Magaby here. Just so you guys know, like many months ago, I went over to Thailand actually for an event with Seaweed way back in the day. And when I was there, I actually had the pleasure of meeting Fabian firsthand. And Merrick, actually, I guess Merrick must be connected somehow, basically because they knew each other some way. So, guys, I'm going to bring Fabian out. Let him kind of fill you in on what CannerGrow is, what it isn't. Let him start addressing a few questions. I'm going to start with the guys at the very top, like Steve, because Steve, Mark, Alan, you know, I know you guys been out there tearing it up. Darren, you've been tearing it up. Chris Jones, I think, is on here. Levin is now here also, guys. So, Levin, I'm actually going to mute you just for a second because we got a little feedback come from over there. I want to bring out Steve real quick first. So, Steve, unmute yourself.
Hey, Harry. Good.
How are you?
Hi, Fabian. I got a few questions, but I'll just ask one because I'm sure everyone's got a question. I'm loving this. This is an amazing company, and I'm just absolutely falling in love with it already. One of the questions that I was asked actually by one of my team members is what happens when all the tokens are sold? So when all the plants, obviously we get 100 tokens with each plant. What happens when the whole token distribution has happened? How do we move forward from there? Do we use the tokens then, or are the tokens used to purchase the plant plot spaces?
Hey, that's a great question. I want Fabian and I want Levin to answer this. But guys, I want to help you understand one thing about the tokens. The tokens are basically going to be inside the back office. Fabian and I were talking about this the other day with Levin. That's why I reached out to him, because I wanted to understand this a little bit. So I want you guys to pay attention to this because it's very important that you guys get this whole process, okay? Very, very important. So Levin, do me a favor, go ahead and address that so we get this whole process.
Well, of course. First of all, hello everybody. My name is Levin Amway. I'm one of the co-founders of CannerGrow and currently in the office of CannerGrow for the ones that never saw them. And for the things with the token and everything, that's quite an important thing because we are not selling tokens firsthand. So if we would do that, we would have to do with the FinMan, all these kind of things. So our company is selling a service with a VHT on whatever we sell. So if we sell a plant to you and you buy a plant, we have to pay taxes on that. Investment-wise, you get a plant spot. So you buy a spot for which we take care, our people take care of the plant spot, our workers, and make sure that your plant is in a healthy stadium. If your plant dies because of anything that could happen during the growth, we put in a new plant for you and just take care that everything goes according to the normal growth. So when we harvest in a plant, let's say we harvest 50 grams or 100, whatever, it's not the money that we get in first spot, because if we would pay out directly money, that would be not according to the law. So we are handling out the pure harvest. Let's call it the flowers, the raw flowers. For all the people that know cannabis, you have the raw flowers, which you can sell. Then you guys can decide either you want to get the flowers and we ship them to you. So if you're, let's say in America, where it's completely legal, we ship you the flowers, no worries. If you want to earn something with it, you can then sell your flowers back to our company and we pay you for doing that. So that's how it works. The token will maybe be something in the future, but that's just blockchain-based process. But right now we don't have anything to do with the token sale or an ICO or whatever I heard. That is not true. We are selling a service here. That's really important that everybody understands that.
These tokens, guys, I think Levin will expound upon this. The tokens are basically value. So, like, in other words, they give you, like, credits in the back office. Imagine you guys are in, like, an arcade or something. You get these credits. But here's what happens. Those credits are tokens. Then those tokens you can convert and cash out. That's what we were talking about the other day. I don't know if that's changed or if that's basically how it's going to be.
That was the idea behind, because a lot of people were asking if there are a chance to get the money back or stuff like this. And right now what we are figuring out is if it's allowed to give the people, and I think we are on a good way, to give the people so that people can change the plant against the tokens, and with those tokens they can put it on the exchange.
Yeah, that's the cool part about it. But guys, I want to show you guys a couple things real quick so you guys know, because I've been tracking this. So I want you to see something the other day. I asked about payments. So let's go over to financial real quick. If you guys don't know this already, if you click right here, you can actually select just your withdrawals. So I did a 325 euro withdrawal the other day on the 9th. This is actually the withdrawal, 357 in dollar amounts, 366 less the stuff. That's basically what I got sent. This is the transaction on the 10th. 1 day later, I just did 501 just earlier today. I was just to see how fast it is so I could show you guys. Obviously haven't got that one yet. Now, here's the other thing I want you guys to realize. Whenever you have a plant, okay, in your back office, you have a label on it. I asked about this because I think this is a big deal. Steve, do me a favor and come onto the screen real quick and show people that background image that you have. I want you to talk for a second. Steve Lawson, unmute yourself and talk for a second.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I've got a green screen, so I use these images obviously to enhance the broadcast that I do. I'm doing live streams every day and promoting this company like crazy. You probably all see me.
I like this, but here's why I brought this up. If you notice, there's a plant and there's a box. In that little box, there's a code on it. That code is what you guys are seeing right here in the back office. That's how they know what your plant is. That's how it's tagged, guys, okay? And it shows you right where it's at, so you know. Okay, so that's the beauty of this. They're very transparent on this. So who else actually has a question? Mark, are you on here? Mark Crosby. Alan, if you want to unmute. Darren, if you want to unmute. Chris Jones, Chris Hawk, if you guys want to come out. I want you guys to be able to ask questions. And obviously, Joby Weeks, if you're here. And also, if Ryan is here, because I know Ryan knows a lot about weed, feel free to come out and ask questions. Okay, guys?
All right, I got some questions.
Okay, so let's go one at a time. Darren, I've seen you pop up first. You go ahead and pop up. I'm going to mute. Darren, you pass it to the next one. I'm just going to stay muted.
Okay. Okay. The question I have is that people pay roughly about $400 for one plant. Okay. So, and from what I understand, it takes roughly about 2 to 3 months to harvest it, right? So from growing to harvesting. Okay. So my question is, because obviously, anytime that we get involved in a company, we always look for the longevity. We want to make sure that the company has enough money to keep on going, right? And from what I understand is that after the harvest, there's either a clone or a seed that's replanted, and the person gets to participate in the next harvest, and then the next harvest, and the next harvest. My question is there actually enough money, right, with only $400, right, for the company to continue to pay that person over and over and over and over for a lifetime? That's the first question. Oh, you're muted.
Nevin, I don't care. I can answer it. Probably, maybe you can see it as a setup fee. Yeah, that's 350. And after that, we only share the profit of the growth. So we're gonna sell the weed, yeah, and after that we're gonna calculate it. What was our costs? And after that, the profit gets shared 50-50. So I think I hope it's enough. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, what you're saying is that the setup fee is enough to cover the costs, so that the company can keep on going, and the people are going to be able to participate in the profit.
Exactly. I also think it's important to mention that other brands, they have to pay for marketing and all these kind of things. And for all the people that know cannabis is not like any other brand. It's like passion for people. It's like community you have to build with your brand. And that's what we want to do with that one here. So it's not just about that we want, of course, network is great, but we also want that community feel. So if we launch our products, we have people, who buy them, who spread them around the world, so that Kenner can grow over the next couple of years, because that's really important that we are able to grow over the next couple of years, because there are so many big players in Canada and America. They don't care about 10 to 50 millions. But all these brands, what they don't have is what we have right now, that community feeling that we are building up with that network.
Okay. Now, is the when the next plant is planted, are you using a seed or a clone? Because
we use clones. We don't use any seeds. But we had the idea at the beginning, to explain it to the people. But it was really hard for people with no knowledge about anything plant related to tell them, we cut from a mother plant, the cutting, that cutting comes from a small rock wool cube, and so on. So we always explain, we take care of the plants, we harvest 5 times a year. That's all, let's say, normal people have to know and what's important. But of course, all the people that want to know more details, we are open for it. They can have a look at the clones and everything.
Okay. Now, my question is, as each plant is growing, is each plant harvested individually? So, do they all grow at the same rate and then they're all harvested together? Or are there, one plant is, the stuff's taken off of it and it's weighed, and then it's calculated right on the spot, and then it goes to another section? How's that done? Are they all at the same time?
Of course, when we harvest the room and stuff like that, we do it like one row for X, then we wait another week. So all the plants that are in one room are in the same approximate stadium, because also irrigation-wise, we cannot have 3 different stadiums in one room. So all the plants are pretty much in the same stadium. They get harvested. Of course, with the label, we can track them. And in the end, with the newest thing, what we are doing, that's what we are doing right now with, with the GMP upgrade, what we do at our factory. In the future, we have to track from cutting to the end product. So that's why every plant has a QR code. So in the future, as soon as we are finished with the GMP, we will track from seed to the end product, because we have to apply to all the laws, in Europe with the GMP, and that's going to be the process.
Okay. Now, the other question I have, obviously, anytime you have a product that you're manufacturing, and then in order to pay off people, you obviously have to sell the product. Right? Mm-hmm. So, and you're saying it's roughly about 2 to 3 months. So, what happens in the event that your production is at one level, but your selling rate is at another level? Then do the people still get paid, or do they have to wait till it's sold?
So do you mean if, let's say, we have 100 kilograms and we don't have anybody who buys it?
Yes.
That's pretty, or we don't plan that to happen, or it never happened until yet. Or we had smaller rooms in the last couple of 2 years over our other company. Of course, it was not like this huge what we built right now, but also quite okay. And we never had the problem there that we had harvested and couldn't sell it away, so that it was just laying around. And that's why we always work towards the future, that we get contracts, that we are sure that we sell our product. Because as you say, it would be stupid if we would grow kilograms and kilograms, tons of weed. Everybody's like, we got the weed, but we can't sell it yet. Then we as a company can, or will be bankrupt within a couple of months. And that wouldn't be the plan. So we're always working, even, with the Macedonia thing right now, when we expand, we want contracts in advance, that we are on the safe side, you're on the safe side, and we all are in the end happy with the profits.
So the people that are purchasing plants like right now, okay, are they actually purchasing an existing plant that's just about to move into harvest, or is it going to be 2 to 3 months from now?
From now on, when we started in May, all the people that bought in May, they bought an existing plant.
Okay.
Right now, we don't have any rooms filled with plants because we are upgrading the rooms to GMP. So GMP is, I don't know how many people know that. It's a thing that we are allowed to sell to pharma companies, that we are allowed to sell to governments, like Germany, France, and so on. In Switzerland, no company has a GMP yet. So if we get that through, we will be the first company with GMP in Switzerland producing cannabis.
Okay, excellent. Okay, whoever's got the next question can take the stage here.
All right. Question. What's your policy on members having multiple accounts, and are you ever going to implement KYC?
I think that's the best for you, Fabian, to answer with.
Yeah, one more time, please.
What's your policy on if someone were to create multiple accounts, and are you going to implement KYC?
Yeah, of course. To be able to pay out, you have to verify yourself. I have to double check now with Sasha, but as I was setting up the systems and the rules and stuff like this, I was telling Sasha it can only be one account per person. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then, if someone were to join free without getting their plant, are they still able to earn commissions and then put those commissions towards purchasing their own plant?
Sorry, I'm not sure if it's my speaker or one more time, please.
Okay. Are members able to join and use commissions to purchase their plant before they purchase one themselves?
Yeah, that's what is going on right now. Is you get the commission in the uni level.
Okay.
Without a plan, but you will not get any commissions in the residual bonus.
Okay.
If you don't have.
Okay, got it. And then what about like tours and visitations? Are members going to be allowed to come and tour the grow operation?
Yes. The only thing is always I give those responsibility to some of the leaders, yeah, out there until now, and they told me, okay, he can come or he cannot come. Otherwise, we're gonna have a museum with tours every day. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think we should do this in the future too. Yeah.
Okay. And then other question I had is, I know right now it's only you're only using Bitcoin, but I did see an option to pay with like a bank or a credit card. When that becomes activated and you have let's say you have a referral base and some people are paying with Bitcoin and other people are paying with fiat money, is that all going to be like when you do the withdrawals, are you going to have like two withdrawal options for fiat money and Bitcoin, or can it all be converted into one? How are you guys going to formulate all that?
The bank option is working already.
Okay.
On the credit card, we are still working on it, but actually the company never get Bitcoins. Yeah, we get it instantly converted to euro.
Okay,
yeah?
got it.
So there is never a thing like I heard a lot of questions. What is the change in the in the charts and stuff? Yeah, this is not the case. And yeah, and then people can choose how to withdraw it. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And then my other question was, no, you guys, your token is an ERC20 token, right? Now, so that'll automatically be able to be exchanged on like Ether Delta. But are there any? Can you tell us about any centralized exchange that the token might be listed on?
Hey, Sean, this is the thing. The token is not ready yet. That's
okay.
That's what we were talking about earlier. The token is not even in existence yet.
Okay.
Focus on the commissions. Focus on the plants, focus on all that stuff. You know, like, let me answer a couple questions real quick. Because Alan asked, how are you withdrawing if no harvest is occurred? I'm only withdrawing right now my commissions that I've made off my team, off people who bought plants, okay? Once you have a harvest, then they'll be, spreading the commissions out for that. When people, and then somebody asked DRO, when people, you sponsor to the program buyer, you get a referral commission. Yes, you just answered that. So that's news to me because I was told earlier, you had to buy a plant in order to receive commissions. But now they're telling me if somebody buys a plant that you referred, you get commissions on it, but you don't get it on the buying or on the unilevel side until you own a plant. So that's the key, guys. Okay. What is the average yield of one plant, 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds? What's the yield of one plant as far as weed goes? That's a great question for Mark Presley.
Mm-hmm. So in the last harvest, or what we yield there, everybody's going to find out at the end of this week because we are going to put in the harvest into the people's dashboard. So everybody's going to find out. But approximately we can say that our experience or what we as a company harvested is between 40 and 70 grams per plant. I don't know how that's, what's the amount in pound to be exact, but it's between 40 and 70 grams.
Okay, that's good news. What about, Alan said something about cuttings. I don't know what that means because I'm not a grower. So if anybody knows what cuttings means, if you can expound on
it. Cuttings are the things you cut from the mother plant. So cuttings are the little plants. So in the end, we have a mother room and we take cuttings, and these are the new plants that we put into the flower rooms. So they are different stages of the plant's life.
Okay, and then Aston asked, do we have an option to select later where our plant is located so we can go and see the location if it's close to where they live, basically?
So future-wise, we had the idea that we take the average of all plants. So in the end, because when we have the Macedonian facility built up, more money is going to be generated there because we are able to grow high THC. High THC means strains with 25% THC. In Switzerland, we are just allowed to grow up 1% THC. And in high THC lays the money. And because we also have a big partner company, in Macedonia, more money is going to be generated down there. So it would be unfair if I would say, okay, your plant is in Switzerland, okay, you earn less than the other guy, your friend who just bought a plant in Macedonia. That's why future-wise, to be fair for everybody, we take the average of all plants, Switzerland, Macedonia, so that everybody gets the same. To make it.
That's a great
Ask another question, guys. Yeah, so you've shown us in one of your videos that you're developing your own products, obviously,
Exactly.
which is awesome. I'm using this stuff at the moment.
Perfect.
So when these products are available, are they going to be included in part of the affiliate program, or will there be an affiliate program for these products? Because obviously we're all building big teams, and it would be awesome if we could, have an affiliate plan with those as well, which was all tied up.
Yes, that's what you pick on right now.
Yeah, Levin, I agree, Levin. If we actually took, like somebody else asked this question also about the CBD and so on and so forth. I mean, look, HempWorks guys blew up. And the reality of it is, if you had a better product than what they're offering, and we took that mainstream through this and we had physical products, I do think that could be big money, Levin.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. But I'm glad that you bring it up. That's what we are planning, or that's what's planned for the future. As soon as we are going to launch our online shop with CBD oils, with the raw flower material and some other products or merchandise or whatever, it's going to be implemented in the network marketing plan.
Will that be tied to our existing teams, or would we have to go out and start all over again?
No. The thing is, I want to set the focus now on the total sale, on the plant sale 100%. Yeah. After that's done, yeah, we're gonna look exactly for this what you were saying, everyone gonna get commissions based on the team which is already built, so everyone can think about this, what it can happen if you have a couple of thousands people, and then you're gonna launch products. Yeah, you're gonna launch the first, for example, or in January. Yeah, you're gonna launch the next one in 2 months later, and with all these launches, yeah, and after that you have a product, a lot of different products, and yeah, I think it can be amazing.
We're in the right business at the right time, guys, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Let me answer a couple more questions. You guys do have nothing to do with the selling process, okay? Just CannerGrow handles that. We don't sell it, okay? Now, if we obviously have physical products, then that's a different ballgame. But let's see. So we answered Mark's question already. Are we paid in Bitcoin or euros on our plant's profit, okay? And I believe, tell me if this is right, Fabian, if you pay in euros, you get paid in euros. If you pay in Bitcoin, you get paid in Bitcoin. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly, because this was one lawyer told us about this. It can only be in the same way. You pay in, you pay out, yeah. And that's why that's the case right now.
Okay, now, let's see. Marco asked, where does the 20% residual income come from? Plant profit, commissions from the setup fee. Which one?
No, it comes from the plant profit. Means the company giving away this. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, Mark, on your question too. It can be converted, tons of different products and so on and so forth if we actually decide to go that route. I mean, guys, look, we're brand new in this. Everybody's here because we obviously want to make money, and we've seen the trend, with cannabis, with CBD oil. You see everybody, jumping into this industry. You see 3 or 4 companies right now going crazy making money with this. By design, just join the industry. Now you've got Brad Hager just launched his own company doing this. Guys, this is big money. Everybody around the world is seeing it. you don't own a plant, I'm telling you right now, you need to go buy a plant. The first step in getting started. If you only own one, go buy 10, go buy 20, because that's where the money starts coming in. Okay. Who else has a question? I think Mark Crosby, you were here earlier. You had one. Come back out for us, bud.
Yeah, well, that was my question before, actually. The where does the just to follow up on that a little bit, then the 20% residual income. So obviously you split 50% profits, with the company, us as users. So am I right in thinking that the company only keeps 30% of the plant profit? If you've got the 50% we split when we buy the plant, and then you've got the 20% residual income from our downline. So the company's only keeping 30% of the plant profit. Is that right?
40. Because the 20% are calculated on the 50% which go out to the people.
Right. Okay.
From the total.
Right. Cool. Just one little technical question. This was the last one I had. Was is it possible to see the full names of our team, especially those who have bought plants in the back office? Because as far as I can see, you can only see usernames. Will it be possible so we can actually find people by name? Because some of us offer bonuses and stuff for joining our teams.
Yeah, so you mean that it's visible in the back office, the full name of the...
Yeah, because I think it's only username at the moment, unless I've missed something.
Yeah, the thing is, I told this to Sasha, but Sasha was not a friend because he know a lot of online laws and how it had to be, yeah? And he told us only to use the username.
Okay. Or even like an email address or something like that, just a way that we can actually contact these people.
We can maybe make a change in the terms of conditions that everyone click on it, yeah. So if he refers and so he accepts this.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's all I wanted to ask.
Will it be possible to? I know that right now I saw you can send out individual emails to, but some of us bring in, like hundreds and hundreds of people when we roll out campaigns. Will the back office be set up in such a way that you can just email, in one email that goes to your personal sponsored people, or does it have to be one by one?
Usually, I always heard some people got very mad if you can see it in the 5th row, for example, or stuff like this.
We're talking about personals, first line, front line.
Yeah. For the first line, yes, of course, we're gonna try to offer this. If you want this, we maybe have to change the terms of use, so everyone put it. So then it's okay.
Okay, great.
Fine, yeah.
Hey guys, let me bring up a couple things that I brought up the other day at 11 that I noticed. So, guys, 2 things. Okay, obviously, I've had a lot of guys come to me and ask me about the comp plan, obviously, with where we're at. You make 5% of level 1, 2% of level 2, then 1% of level 3, 4, and 5. You don't make anything on level 6 at this point. That's something I'm obviously going to be in Levin's ear talking about that. I'd like to see this go down around 6 or 7 levels at least. Ideally 7, maybe more. But the other thing is, guys, like in your financial, like I was talking about earlier, I did a withdrawal. And, like if I click on the withdrawal, you can't really see that it's paid. So I asked them to go back and try to modify it, where they can put a link to the blockchain record in here when they make a payment so you can see that it's actually been paid. I think those are crucial things. Does that sound like stuff that you guys can get done and added, Levin, to the platform?
Mm-hmm. I mean, after, we spoke about that, I spoke with the guys and they said, yes, future-wise, we will implement that. This week, it might not be enough time because we are going to get an upgraded back office. The profits are going to get paid out and so on. So probably next week, but I can't promise anything right now.
Okay. What about comp plan improvements, man? Is there a possibility we can see more levels in that comp plan?
How many would you like to see? Or what's the thing that you guys would like?
Ideally, I'd like to see us around 7 levels in that comp plan, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. 7 levels.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you run some numbers, man, see if we can make that happen. Because, obviously when people start, wanting to work the piss out of this. That front end profit needs to be able to cover all of their advertising costs. And I got guys that'll run ads, that'll do all kinds of shit. I mean, we can put 20, 30,000 people in this relatively quick if the numbers make sense.
Okay. We will discuss that, of course, and let you know.
Yeah, that would be great, guys. Okay, guys, who else here has a question? We want to make sure everybody has their questions answered.
Yeah, I got a question. It might have already been addressed, but I'm new to this industry, so I might ask some simple questions along the way. You guys obviously spoke about being able to make more off plants in certain areas, but is there a way in the future that you can actually get more profit from each plant, regardless of where it is?
Or let's say right now we are cultivating CBD, or it's up to 1%. So the next stage for us is in high THC. And of course, with every grow we have people, or one guy from Germany with 15 years of experience in cannabis. Don't ask me how he did it in Germany all the last couple of years. I don't ask him. But he also said he's learning something new every grow. You improve yourself. It's like a life school. You never learned out. You never at the point where you're like, yeah, I'm done. I know everything. So you all the time can improve yourself, our product. And that's what we also saw in our harvests and whatever, that every time, we hear a bit, or we change the irrigation and the recipes and so on. So we improve all the time. If there's a maximum, I don't know. I can't tell you, the max is 200 cheese per plant. I don't know that. But of course, we always try to maximize our profit.
Yeah, you got to keep in mind, Alan, the one thing you got to realize is Switzerland, because they're capped at 1% THC, that's what the law allows.
Yeah.
You can't run high THC. So on a plant that has high THC, you can get more CBD oil out of it. Flowers are more potent. Everything's worth more money. And the reality, I agree with what they're trying to do with Macedonia, because if you put a plant in Macedonia, you run high THC all day, and that's where your profit's going to be. Switzerland's where they got started. It's their home. It's where they got licensed. I agree. That was the right place to go, because Switzerland, we all know what it's famous for, guys. I mean, look at the banks. Look at all the situations. Financially, that's the right place that they should have been as a home. Okay, but for high THC, where we can make more profit, Macedonia is going to be better. And then, obviously, we've talked about this before, and I'm going to bring this question up so Levin can address it. Everybody knows that they were talking about opening up and growing plants in the UK. So why don't you tell us the status of that, Levin, so people understand what's going on?
Exactly. We will also put a video out in the Telegram groups, with a little update about everything, or every country, so that everybody sees, okay, what's going on in the UK, Macedonia, Switzerland, and so on. So in the UK, we own, or my friend owns, a 320,000 square meter nuclear bunker from the Cold War. The United Kingdom, or the government, had a nuclear missiles there, and he bought that 20 or 25 years ago with his dad together, and he came to us 1.5 years ago and offered us, hey guys, I saw you're doing cannabis, I want to get involved. We flew over, we had a look at everything, and since then we are in contact with the government, and everybody probably knows what happens or happening with the Brexit. It's still a huge mess. Nobody knows what. We sat at the table with the guys from the Home Office, from the drug office and everything, on the factory, or on the location, and they told us that they are not handing out any licenses right now until the Brexit is finished. So before we spend any more money there, because a consultant company over there is £1,000 a day, and we don't want to spend just money for fun that they tell us every day, yeah, nothing has changed. So we paused that one. So United Kingdom is, until the Brexit is over, it's not a topic anymore.
Macedonia, guys, is where the money's going to be made right now.
Exactly.
So we're going to have to plan some trips, guys, because I've never been to Macedonia. Let's make it happen.
Beautiful country, good food, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. Okay, so let me ask a couple quick questions. 100 tokens still equal to one plant? Technically, yes, guys, but like I said, the tokens are irrelevant at this point, okay? Let's see here. Yes, we do need to get a good explanation video on this, like an explainer video, guys. So maybe something, Levin, I can work with you and Fabian. We can put together a design for the video, the words and so on and so forth, and we can get a guy to make a video for you. I got guys to do it. Let's see here. Are you growing using hydroponics or hydroponically? Yes, they're using hydroponics, correct?
Yeah.
And for how long do you plan out your first business plan? 3 or 5 years? Somebody's asking.
What exactly again, please?
They want to know how long did you guys plan out your first business plan? Was it for 3 or 5 years, or how long?
5 years.
Good deal. And I know the tokens are a plan for the future, but according to the business presentation, profits are split with token holders. What about the new people who come in after the tokens are gone? Like we were talking about, John, right now the tokens are going to be off the table until we figure out how to basically be able to expand that. That's one thing I was talking to Levin about the other day, because I got bombarded on that question, guys. That's why they're basically doing this. They're not based in the U.S., guys. That's not why they don't get paid in the U.S. They do everything in euros because they're located where they use euros. You know, I understand. I'm American too. As Americans, we think the world revolves around us. It doesn't. It revolves around where the company's located. It's where the euros are, guys. Okay, Yanko, come on out and ask your question.
Hi guys, hello everybody. First of all, thank you for this great project. I'm a smoker, I'm a grower, I'm all expected for the last 25 years. I'm very excited to be here, guys. Absolutely genius. One thing. And I have some things in Macedonia as well. But anyway. Now, great. I live in Bulgaria, and Macedonia is just 2 hours drive from me.
Perfect.
Guys, I have a question for a team member from me. They asked me something what I think I did in my answer, but I like to ask you. Let's say now we're right now in the room Bravo, yeah. When this room is full, 2,000 pound cell, we go to room Charlie, which is 800 pounds, yeah. And then this is sold, and we go and go. When all this facility there to Foxtrot, I think right now Foxtrot is full. Are you still selling the plants, or will you stop till you make a place for the new ones?
We will definitely. Good question. We will definitely sell the plants already in Macedonia, because right now we are in the process. So as told many times, it doesn't matter for us if new people come, new people buy plants. We are going to build the greenhouse, and the greenhouse, according to our consultant company, takes 6 months until the greenhouse is built. Right now, we are buying the land, or to be clear, today we gave the green light to buy the land that we had a look at for the last couple of months with our guys down there. And they are meeting today at 8 p.m. To make the deal clear. And as soon as we have finished that step, the construction work is going to start.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Hey, let me bring this up because one of the guys asked this, Cloudy asked this, but I think this is really important, is adding to the back office like a sales video page. It's got an affiliate link to it. That's one of the things I just brought up, guys. I'm happy to help script out the video, get the video done, so it's top quality, and we have something we can use for CannerGrow. I think that's very smart with an affiliate link. It would do a lot better job than us just giving out the sign-up link, basically, to get people to join.
Mm-hmm.
There's already a landing page, no?
Yeah, right now you just have landing pages. We can go a little more in depth. I think we'll be better off, than what we have. Okay, guys, who else got any questions? If you got a question, raise a hand. Come on, man. You got way too many people on this call not to ask questions.
Ari, I don't have another question, but I like to say something on the end from my experience in this kind of business.
Yep.
Okay, guys, listen. This is for the new people here. Okay? Okay, I always say, I broke my neck 25 years ago, and the recovery was very, very, very hard. I was on morphine 2 months, and then the recovery, cannabis, oil, CBD, everything helped me. So, I have a friends. They opened here in Bulgaria a small production medicine to use a THC and CBD oil. They survived 6 months. Do you know why? Because they couldn't find the supplier for the oil. Okay, this industry, what I see in the last 10 years especially, yeah, what is happening here? Just this is the marketing thing for us. We to understand where are we staying right now. Every year or every month, because the oils and the pills, they are getting more and more people get aware of that thing. More and more small companies will start to open and to produce pills shampoos, soaps, you name it. But the problem in the future is not this small manufacturers to make a product. The wall will be for the base material for the cannabis. This is what we have in here. And I really believe if we push, we can dominate this company. We can build to dominate the European market. You guys in America, most of you, but in Europe, it's totally different thing. Like let's say now in Bulgaria, how we say, my friends, they don't have a license to grow marijuana, but they have a license to make pills, but they don't have the supply.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm talking about here? It's something what is incredible. And the future, in the next 1 to 3 years, more awareness of people, more demand for the base product, the oil and the buds, which I like to smoke.
I'm going to say this, Yonko. I absolutely think you're right. I mean, guys, look, I'm from Kansas City, but I grew up all my summers in Estes Park, Colorado. We all know what happened in Colorado. They had a complete, deficit in their budget to all of a sudden legalizing marijuana and having a $3.4 billion surplus. Okay? That got the attention of all the states around the United States. They all started to legalize it. Now you got, 15 states, I think, that is legal for marijuana now in the United States. Here's the crazy part. Imagine when it's all 50. Imagine when some of these other countries start to go out and legalize weed, what's going to happen with supply. The world's, budget problems, deficit problems are going to be out of the building because weed is profitable. People want it. They want to smoke it, guys. Look, I grew up in a very strict family. I wasn't a pot smoker growing up. Yeah, I started smoking when I got a little bit older. And every once in a while, I still dabble, but that's not the reality for me. I got into this business because I saw the trend to make money. And if that's why you guys are here, then you're in the right spot, okay? Guys like Steve Lawson, Mark, Allen, all you guys, Yonko, Darren, all of you guys, Sean Logan, you guys jumped in both feet. You started rocking, started building, and that's where this all begins, guys. The bigger we build our team, the more ground they're going to need to make more plants. So let me ask a couple questions real quick and get this over with. How many plants can you guys grow right now in Switzerland? What's the max?
Over 10,000, slightly over 10,000.
Okay, and how many in Macedonia?
In Macedonia, with the step, what we are planning right now, with the greenhouse, what's planned right now, it's going to be between 30 and 38,000, depending on how far apart they are.
Okay, very good. Now, what about if once we sell all those out, what happens? Because that's what people are asking. What happens once we sell out?
I mean, it's not like that it's going to be like, okay, thank you very much, that's it. I mean, if we are growing, if we see that it's still going on, that everything goes according to the plan, we will expand more. So we will sell more plants, we will expand more, because as you said before, we have the chance here, and we also know that we can generate here something as no other company did before. In Europe, cannabis market is nowhere. In America, they legalize in some states. In Europe, it's not one country that is legalized. Not even the Netherlands are fully legal. So it's a huge chance for us as a company, for you guys, and for us all.
Thing is, this stuff is consumable. This is going to be produced over and over and over and over again. So, it seems to me that we have got the perfect situation. You've got an army of affiliates willing to go out there and promote this company. You guys are going to just keep expanding. We're going to help you expand. And this stuff is going to sell like crazy over and over again, because as the market grows, it's consumable. It's not a one-time deal. And this stuff is not cheap to buy, and so there's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah, can I just show you something here? See what this is?
Yeah.
Great.
It's CBD tea bags, evening tea bags. Now, I got down in Spain in our place about 4 or 5 weeks ago from a guy in a pub. He sells these CBD tea bags. He sells the oil. He sells tablets. You take this an hour before you go to bed and you sleep like a brick. These are actually tea bags, and they smell fantastic.
I think it's you guys are bringing this up because, look, this makes a point, guys. Look, this is CBD tincture. And this is hard to get in the Philippines, but guys, I got guys that come in and out all the time that bring me different stuff from all over the world. The reality of it is this product's not going away. It's bleeding everywhere. Okay? People love it. I mean, look, my mom died of cancer. If I could have went back and got my mom to take CBD oil, you know, a year when she, you know, before she passed away, guys, I'd have been all over it. This right here is revolutionary. We're in the right place at the right time. As long as Levin and your crew do everything you guys are saying you're going to do, we're going to do our end. We're going to build. And we're going to bring you the people. I'd like to keep doing these guys like every week until everybody here gets really and knows what they're talking about. And then obviously maybe what we can do next time, we can do the presentations first, followed by some questions to get people up to speed so they know exactly what's going on, guys. Look, if you're on this call and you're here to make some money, you got one task to do when you get off. We'll buy plants. Try to get out, start with 10, try to get around 10 plants, guys. That's the goal. If you guys all come in at 10 plants, guess what happens? Everybody starts making money. Now when the harvest happens, we all start making real money. And then your residuals won't stop. And that's the beauty of this. So let's keep going. Let's build. But guys, let's make sure that if you've got questions, you step up and ask them. Artie, I see you with your hand raised. You don't need to raise your hand. Just unmute and come out and ask a question. Artie, are you there?
Oh, I am.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question, mate.
I don't know how I must explain this. With the FutureNet, when I die, my daughter can take my account. You know what I mean?
You're talking
Exactly.
You're talking about basically signing over your rights to your account to somebody else. And
Exactly. Yes.
I'm sure they probably have that here. If you make an investment, they probably have something like that here. But guys, let's be realistic. Most of the companies that do that stuff, they're companies that have been around a long time, like Amway. You know, that you have massive downlines. That's why it becomes like an entity. That's why people are able to sign it over. And I would love to see that happen for this business. I mean, does that sound like something Fabian or Levin that would happen down the road?
Absolutely. I mean, as said before, you know, we want to grow. We want to put our products out there. Our own business plan is for the next couple of 5 years, or planned for the next 5 years. And that's definitely our plan, that we can get on a level, you know, where we can say, okay, when it's about cannabis, Canada is the way to go in Europe. That's my personal vision is. As many of you guys, I was a racing driver. I drove for Audi Sport. I broke my back 2015 during a racing accident and was in hospital, got morphine, whatever, and had a lot of pain, got painkillers, and nothing helped really. And that's how I got in contact with cannabis, with CBD oils, as many as you did. And I just tried it out. At the beginning, I was like, hey, go away with that cannabis. I don't want to know anything about that. But I tried CBD oil out, and I slept like a little baby, you know, and the pain was gone the next morning. And that's how I got into cannabis. That's why I have a personal connection to cannabis, and I believe in it, as you probably as well.
On the CBD oil end of it there, my friend Jerry May had a quadruple bypass operation about 3 years ago. And he was in a bad way, tired, nausea, couldn't sleep, nothing. He was about to try the CBD oil. He went on it for about 3 or 4 months, went back to his doctor for his quarterly checkup, and the doctor said, what are you doing? He said, I'm taking CBD oil. He said, well, your blood levels are absolutely perfect compared to what you were months ago. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. CBD oil. I went on it then because I played football at the top level, and my knees were a bit dodgy over the last year or so. I'm 60 now, and I started taking the CBD oil. My knees, perfect, not a problem. And I know a guy that had Parkinson's disease and has 80% of it gone, no shapes, nothing, gone from CBD oil. It's huge. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys, look, we've been here tonight for almost an hour. I'm going to let these guys get out of here. We're going to do this again every week. I'll get with Levin and I'll get with Fabian. We'll set this up. You know, I'm happy that I knew who Fabian was because I remember meeting him over in Thailand. Guys, we have our hands on something I think is pretty special. Go get busy. Copy my post. Darren and I will start doing some training. We're going to set up some stuff with Mark and Alan and Steve and maybe a couple other guys. Sean, you guys that know what they're doing, that can actually come out and teach. We're going to educate. And we're going to actually educate, not just on training on this stuff, guys, on selling and, getting, but on cannabis. And I'm going to see if we can get Joby, get Levin, get these guys to educate us so we actually know what the hell we're talking about. Because guess what? Outside of eating an edible, smoking a joint, I don't know shit about cannabis. I want to learn. Why do I want to learn? Because I see this as the future. So let's make some money, guys. Let's have some fun. But more importantly, let's take care of our team. That's rule number one with me and Darren. You guys know that. Rule number one, take care of your team. Don't lie to get anybody in. If you don't know the question, don't answer it. Tell them, good question. Let me write that down. I'll get back to you with the answer. Rather than give people a bullshit answer, don't do it. Get the right answer so we can tell the truth all the time. That's the most important part with Darren and I. And I'm sure it's going to be with Levin and Fabian and everybody over at CannerGrow, guys. One quick question, Levin, I would like to see if you have it. Any video of the actual current grow?
Again, please?
Do you have any videos of the current grow where you guys are at right now?
From the harvest. I can send you some things from the harvest, or Fabian can send it to you.
Why don't you post it right now in the group so we can all see it, guys?
I think
you guys going to have that live TV screen active inside the back office?
It's going to come back. It's definitely going to come back. It was just because of the upgrades, but I can show you short. I mean, I'm at the office right now. I mean, that's our lobby for the ones that never saw it. We've got a meeting room back there. We got one more office in here for our growing people, where they plan everything. We got the meeting room, as mentioned. We got the lockers for everybody, for our employees, where they change, where they eat, our kitchen, shower, toilet, little storage room. And you have to imagine, in the end, it was nothing. So if you looked that way, it was 80 meters, just nothing. It was just a big building. But I can show you some harvest right now.
Now this is kick-ass. Hey, Yoko, don't be trying to roll up something on the screen over there, bro. Darren, Canadian, man. Darren, where the hell are you at? You're Canadian, man. You're supposed to know the most about weed.
I'm right here.
Wow, look at that, man. Look at that right there. Look at that screen right there, baby boy. You know what that is right there? That's that Kush. Woo!
Or then we have some more back here, I think.
Here's one thing people can't say. They can't say, we ain't doing what we claim we're doing, because look at those birds.
So all these things are pretty much filled up with weed.
Oh, we hit the mother load. Hey, is that only one THC though?
These are filled up.
That's only one THC?
Again, please?
That's only one THC?
Exactly.
Damn, Yoko, you gotta smoke a lot of that to get high, bro.
Oh, good for me. Anyway, but good for business. CBD is great, but doesn't make me high. But most of the people doesn't like to get high just for healing their pains and things.
Oh my God, guys, look,
We are already here. I can show you, the room just shortly. Here you can see some build-up that is going on right now for the GMP thing, as well up there, as we have to implement some filters to get through all the GMP stuff and protocols. So in the end, these are our lights. They are produced from Fluence. The company behind it is Osram. Osram is the biggest LED company. which is our partner company. They were here last week to plan everything as well for Macedonia. And they had a press release about us or postings or whatever. And we are very glad to have such people on board because that helps us, for our image and for the image of the entire company.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Hey, I just want to answer and address Judy's question. She says, as seniors who have money in the USA, they do not want your payments. They want dollars, guys. Check it out. I got news for you. If you wire dollars into a euros account, you know what happens to the dollars on the way to the account? They're converted into euros. And if somebody sends you an account, like if Steve went right now to his bank and he sent me a dollar amount, whatever it is, okay, in his currency, whether it be sterling or in euros or whatever, and it arrives in my account in the Philippines, you know what it arrives in? Pesos. See, people that are asking questions like this, like, dude, listen, this is not a company problem. This is an education problem. This is where we have to teach you guys the reality, because I'm going to be honest with you. If you actually pay into this in Bitcoin and you get paid in Bitcoin back, okay, I'm going to tell you up front, it's so simple to convert it into dollars and put it right into your bank in Bitcoin. That's the only way I would ever do it, number one. Number two, you also have the chance to decide when you want to convert your Bitcoin to dollars or your Bitcoin to euros by doing that. And if you're smart, you do what I do. You don't. You hang on to it in Bitcoin. You know why that's important? Because in 2017, and Darren can tell you this, in 2017, I had been making money already in cryptocurrency, guys, since 2011. So I want you to think about this. In 2017, I had 6 years worth of Bitcoin set in my wallet. What do you think happened in 2017 to my net worth? I'm not even going to tell you, but you can ask Darren. Darren was here. He saw it firsthand. Okay? When I tell you guys, literally I could walk away right now and never work again. That's not a bullshit excuse. Darren's seen it. Okay? I'm trying to tell you right now, you're in the right place because I'm going to give this my all. Okay? We already have an idea about doing something with this. Mark and myself, Steve, a few of us talked together about putting together a little mini system with 4 programs in it. I want this to be one of our highlighted programs, guys, because this has lifespan, it has wheels, it has worldwide interest. Everybody's talking about cannabis. You can't pick up a newspaper anywhere in the world and not find something going on about CBD cannabis, an advertisement, something. It's everywhere, okay? It's only a matter of time before countries like where I live right now in the Philippines legalize it. I mean, we already have a medical cannabis program in the Philippines. We just don't want to legalize marijuana. But I think at some point in time, they're going to have to do it for one reason, the economy. And that's, a lot of these countries are going to come to realization, like Canada, legalize marijuana. Why? It's good for their economy. Why do you think Colorado did it? It was good for their economy. Why do you think California did it? It was good for their economy. It was a business decision, guys. This wasn't a let's go get high and smoke marijuana decision. It was a business decision. You guys are here for business. You guys are here to make money. And here's the reality. Cannabis is the way of the future. We're in it just a little bit ahead of when it's going to go ballistic. So if we do this, guys, we're smart. No, Alan, I didn't sell my Bitcoin at $19,990 as high as it went. No, I hung on to it because I'm a true believer. I believe one day my Bitcoin will be worth, well over $100,000. When that does, yeah, that can change. Just know that. It's going to happen. I'm going to be paid. And guys, I want you to be paid. But you're not going to get there unless you go out and give it your all and work your ass off and buy some plants and take all the same risks that every single person on this call that wants to make money has done, because that's the nature of the beast, guys. Every single person on this call that wants to make money has put their own money in and risked it, okay? We've all busted our ass. We've worked around the clock doing videos, doing calls, doing whatever it takes to build a team. Then we do, guess what? More calls, more training, more Zoom. Why? Because we have to teach and educate our team. If you want to be the best, you got to step your game through the roof, okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. That's what Steve's doing. That's what Darren always does, what Sean does, what Mark and Alan does. If you guys want to run with the big boys, guess what? You got to put on the big boy panties. So buy some plants. Buckle up and get ready for the ride. That's all I got, guys. Levin, I really appreciate you guys coming out. and give us some time. I promise you.
One last thing, Gary, please. One last. We were speaking with Steve Lawson, and we'll have to come to visit the installations in Switzerland as soon as we can, because I'm having organizing here in Bulgaria with the medical students and team events from 1st of September, and I like now in August, if it's possible, guys, we to come there and make an interview with you and see the facilities and make something will help us a lot for marketing purposes. So, is this possible? How we can contact with you guys to arrange a date?
I think we can arrange a day, or just we will talk with Fabian, as he managed that until now, and then we for sure can figure something out for some people.
Yes, but we like you to be there as well to interview you.
I'm here every day. I'm in the office every day.
And you give me to drive this Audi a little bit around. Don't worry, I will not be stoned.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, guys, thanks a lot for everything.
Hey, I got one more suggestion for you guys before we get off this call, but I'm going to wrap it up after this. I have made this suggestion to you guys the other day. I think you guys need to do a leadership council. In order to qualify, you got to have 100 personals. Okay? You've made 10 grand, and you have to have 100 personals in order to become in the leadership council. And guess what, guys? I think that's a good idea, because then we have input as a team on that leadership council. I asked 11 the other day. I hope you guys consider this. I think this is something that really can help your company grow, so you're always in touch with your field. And I think those people on the leadership council, they need to be strategic people from all over the world. Because let's face it, what Steve hears in the UK, and Darren hears in Canada, and Sean hears in Nevada, and I hear here in the Philippines, they're all going to be different. So if we're going to do this, we need to have input from everybody so we can make this grow, guys. This is a beautiful opportunity. Don't shit on this. Take this serious, guys. Work your butt off. Okay? Hopefully you guys can see. I mean, guys, look. The guy got up out of his chair, walked through the building, started opening up drums, showing you weed. We know we got weed. Okay? We know they're growing. If they didn't, they wouldn't have all those barrels of weed. So let me just help you understand something. If that doesn't convince you to get off your ass and go to work, you're in the wrong spot. You might want to go sell face creams and lotions and diet pills and, penis enhancement and all that stuff. Because guess what? This right here, we got the real deal. So go to work, okay? Take it serious. I'm going to edit this video a little bit, guys. I'm going to get it uploaded, and I'll put it in the group. But, guys, please, listen to me. Let's rock and roll. This is the best opportunity I've seen in a long time. It's right up there with my other company. I'm not going to mention that. I like what you're doing, Levin. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, bro. But I got one special request from you. I need a XXX sweatshirt, bro.
What do you need?
I need a XXX sweatshirt.
Oh, we have some. When you come over the first time or whatever, we can send you some. No worries.
That's it, bro. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. See you guys on the call. And I appreciate all you guys on here. I know there's a few guys I haven't seen from a while. Valentine, I know, man. We had some beef a while in the past, guys. Look, that's all water under the rug. Let's make some money. Let's get back to doing business, guys. Okay. Let's all have a good day, and let's rock and roll and build this.
Thanks, Ari. Thanks, Levin.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a great evening or daytime, whatever, and goodbye.
Yep.
Ciao.